Today, we're doing something a little different. We are going to move on to celebrating Juneteenth.
Yes.
I did something selfish, and I'm so excited about it. I convinced Elliott. I said, Elliott, what do you think about this idea? I said, what if you cook oxtail stew for Juneteenth on YouTube, since that's, like a historic family recipe for you from the South. I really just wanted him to cook oxtail, y'all, because I love his oxtail stew. So today, Elliott is cooking his oxtail stew.
Well, we are cooking the oxtail stew.
I don't know how to cook that.
Can you listen?
I'll learn. Okay. Listen and learn.
So, we are going to make an oxtail stew that will consist of a little flour for viscosity.
And this is the one time I will say that I'm Elliott's sous chef, because normally I'm the head chef. And he's the assistant chef. This is the one time I'm going to let you be the head chef and I'm going to be the assistant chef.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Okay. As we move along, we got some allspice. Some soy sauce. And here is the list of ingredients that we'll be putting in today's stew. Everything is listed here, and then I think I have some instructions coming up next that at least go pretty close step by step of what I did. I'm hard to follow sometimes, so we did our best to kind of consolidate. I'll improve that next time.
Huh?
What?
The way you sharpening that knife is making me a little nervous.
Why? Supposed to push it away. Why? What are you supposed to do?
Wait till I'm on the other side.
Oh, girl. You would have been gone already.
Wait till I'm over here.
But yeah, no, this is one of those things where, my grandmother, who passed away about a couple years ago, over 4 or 5 years ago right now, made, actually it was longer than that. I'm a math guy, that's why I want to get that right. But either way, she was the one in the kitchen most of the time and cooking these meals, and I would either watch or try it out myself. So I would watch her, and then I kind of merged the two recipes together, and then I would watch my dad. He would make it too. He's one of those types that just put a bunch of seasoning in the pot, but somehow it tastes good. So he don't measure nothing.
I can't.
But it'd be good though. So, but no, I put their two recipes together. My grandma loved brown sugar, so we braise the oxtail with some brown sugar. And then my dad is the seasoned king, and we put a little allspice, Worcestershire, and thyme. And oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I brought his drink, y'all. Gotta keep the chef happy. Cheers.
And drunk. Cheers.
So what are we working with here? I see you chopping up the onions.
So now we're chopping up some onions. We want to get that sliced. In a second, we're going to season. Actually, while you're here, can you lightly season the oxtails?
I can. And what am I seasoning them with?
So we want a little bit of pink sea salt, which is good. It's a little bit healthier. And then you can also put just some allspice in there.
Okay.
As well.
Hands. Should I do that or should I transfer?
Did you wash your hands?
You know exactly what these hands
to the sink.
These hands ain't
more to the reason. You go to the sink. To the sink. Wash them hands.
Yes, chef.
All right now. Keep that in place. We got the carrots. We'll put that in. So next, what we're going to do, while Greg is getting the oxtail seasoned, we're going to heat up the frying pan so that Greg can start to sear the oxtail on each side.
Ooh, what's the searing temperature?
I don't know.
Is that on high? Not hot. Okay, hot.
Shoot.
Y'all can tell. And look, so when Elliott and I first met, it was really funny because when we would cook together, or cook for each other, I would always follow the recipes to a T.
Mm-hmm.
You know, look at the recipe and follow. And Elliott would just sit there and eyeball it, kind of do the recipe from memory. Mm-hmm. You know, he was such a good cook from memory and just eyeballing stuff where I had to have everything written down right in front of me and following it to a T.
But, you know, sometimes your stuff turned out really well. Sometimes my stuff tasted way better. Yeah, sometimes. What? All the time? Is that what
Sometimes.
Is that what you're trying to claim right now?
Sometimes.
All the time.
I mean, maybe an often time.
Have you ever heard the term pot liquor before?
Me? Mm-hmm. No, it's pot liquor.
So, like, you know, after you cook, like, some greens or something like that, and the juices that are left in the pot,
Okay.
that's called pot liquor.
Okay, pot liquor.
Ooh, that smells good.
Doesn't it, though?
All right, so we're going to grease the pan with a little olive oil.
And you see we got our oxtails here covered in the brown sugar marinade mix here. We're going to pop those in the skillet soon to sear. But look at that nice little coating on there.
All right. You ready to pop them in the skillet?
I sure am.
Give a little
Let's
sizzle.
do it.
You need a tongue or anything?
Hey, give this. Hey. The people need to see this here up close. Are you ready? You got it?
Let's go.
Let's see it. Let's do it. Ooh, baby. It's not searing yet.
That is not searing. There it goes. Ooh, we love an electric pot.
Ha!
Oh, stove, I mean.
And then show them what we got going on right here, E.
So now this is just the broth. Ooh, starting up here.
Okay.
We'll get that rolling in a minute. And there we go. We got a little searation happening.
Making up words. Searation.
Searation.
Yeah.
Let's start as this brothicizes.
Oh, Lord.
Making up all that
Elliott's
words.
Dictionary.
So the broth that we have is a little bit of just kind of water. And then we got some onions. We have some Worcestershire sauce. Can you say Worcestershire fast 3 times?
Worcestershire. Did I say it right?
Yeah, I think you did. Worcestershire. And then what we're going to do, once we get this to a nice little fizzle, I still want it to be a little bit loose. Is that what the word is?
I guess you could say that.
Because I want to use that to help additionally coat our oxtails that are supposed to be searing right now. Cut this down a little bit. Look at them go. Now we're not trying to cook it now, we just want to sear. So,
Okay.
look at the skills, y'all, using a spoon and a spatula.
Look. Do what you gotta do.
So let it sit on that side for a minute.
Yeah, this one right here needs to sit there. This one needs to sit on this side.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fucking them up.
And then, so once it sits on that side for a minute, then you also want it to sit on the fatty sides.
Okay, perfect.
All right? The fatty sides is what's going to make the stew the stew. Can probably go. Okay. It ain't going to take long, man. Okay. And then let's check this one. This is good, this side. That's a good dark. See that? That's still too light.
So, like, approximately, how long is this sear? Like, how long would you say tell us to sear this?
With a gas stove, probably, like 45 seconds to a minute.
On what temperature?
Well, gas stove, probably medium.
Okay.
But electric stove, pump that shit up to high, and pray to God it's a minute.
You can sear on medium?
Fire?
Yeah, you can't sear on no medium.
Does fire even have really a medium?
You gotta do at least medium high to sear on. Can y'all sear on medium, y'all?
I don't know.
I'm asking you two now. You up there giving out false information to the people.
I don't be paying attention to what temperature.
I know. See,
it's
that's
higher
the
than low.
problem. He don't even be looking at his temperature, y'all. He literally.
This is the second time you asked me about that too.
No,
and
but
I
I actually consider that talent, and I've always been impressed by that. The
Really?
fact that you don't even have to look at, like, you don't even have to look at the temperature when you're cooking. You just eyeball it based on what's happening with the food. That's impressive.
Well, thank you, baby. And then this guy is off. Now let's add some more seasonings to this bad boy.
What seasonings are we adding?
We're gonna start putting in the kind of vegetable spices.
Okay, and we
Right.
got. I see you got some garlic. Is that what we're talking about?
We're gonna do some garlic.
Okay.
We're gonna do.
Got some minced garlic here.
Oh shit! Open that door.
Okay, turn the vent on for the oven.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. It's just a little bit of smoke. That's all. Okay, everybody's alive. We're safe.
I guess we seared a little too much, y'all.
It's that sugar. Hey. This is done. That's why we had to move it off of the eye.
I just want to see what was on fire. That's all.
And then
I always clean up when I'm cooking. Like throughout cooking, I'm cleaning up.
he does. And then he fuzzes at me if I don't.
I just hate. It's nothing better than having a clean place, and better do it now than later.
Time. Okay, so you just wash your hands. You're gonna pick up stuff off the floor.
And I'm gonna wash them again. It's
You need to
gotta.
get this sous chef in line. He is disobedient. No. All right.
I'm gonna strike for better working conditions.
Right. Sure.
Protest.
Where you gonna go?
I need a raise.
You gonna sleep with Knox and Dax?
I need a raise. Knox and Dax already quit. But they're gonna be the first ones begging for some oxtail, though. Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
So what we're gonna do, or what's in here right now, is the seared oxtail, and then we have the onions, right? A lot of onions, and then of course the allspice that we put in before, the brown sugar, and then we also have a little Worcestershire sauce, and then now we're gonna start adding back in the thyme, because thyme, since it's so like thick, for lack of words, it takes a little while to really break down into the stew. So we want to put that in early, so that as the stew keeps cooking, the seasonings from the thyme will go ahead and kind of permeate through the food. Where did you put the allspice back? Okay. We're gonna add a little allspice, and we're gonna add a little salt. Now at this point is where I take in my daddy's seasoning skills. So we just start looking in the cabinet to find related spices. But we're gonna start by adding a little bit more allspice.
What's one of the worst cooking experiences you've ever had, Elliott?
The worst?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. The worst cooking experience. I think it probably was the first time I made oxtail stew, and I used bouillon cubes to make the broth.
Uh-huh.
And you know how them bouillon cubes have that little gold wrapper? Mm-hmm. One of my aunts tried my food, and I left a gold wrapper in the food.
Ooh. What'd your aunt say?
Huh?
What'd your aunt say?
She said, "What is this?" I said, "Oh, that's a bouillon. I'm sorry." She said, "Oh, that means you know what you're doing." And she just put it to the side and kept eating, so it must have been good. But that was probably the worst experience, I'll say it that way though, is add a little flour. So flour, when you put that into a stew, it makes it thick. So it gives it it's not like a soupy, like watery taste. It's more like kind of a gravy-ish. You don't want it to be gravy, but that's the way it comes across. So, that is a crazy story.
That is a crazy story.
Okay.
That's the
Greg
craziest story.
We went to go see Little Mermaid, and I remember Little Mermaid when I was younger. I loved the cartoon, and I love Chloe and Halle. And Halle is, of course, everybody has to support. But we were like, oh, we're going to go to, what's it called?
iPic movies.
And because you got food and stuff. And so we were like, oh yeah, let's make it a little date night. And the last time Greg did the movies, what movie were we supposed to go see?
What time was this?
When we went with your mom and you didn't buy the tickets.
Shut up! You are so rude. You are rude. He is rude. Y'all, do y'all see how rude he is to me?
He said he group texts everybody with his mom talking about, oh, let's go to the movies and go see, I don't remember what it was. And we were supposed to go see it. We get to the theater and he's like, oh, I didn't buy the tickets. So it was just funny because I was like, it's a very similar thing that happened when we went to go see Little Mermaid. Greg decided that, oh, we should go, to this iPic. And I was like, oh yeah, that'll be fun. So we get there, and there's two of them, right? One in Pasadena and one in, help me out, Westwood?
Westwood, yes.
Westwood, which is about 45 minutes apart. And so we get there, we walk up to the one in Westwood. Greg says, here to see Little Mermaid. It's like a reservation or whatever. He walks up, the lady's like, your name is not on this list. Greg's face just dropped. He was like, oh no, not again. I was like, oh no, not again. He didn't buy the ticket, right? And then with those, you can't even buy it on the spot. They're just gonna tell you to leave, which she did, tell us to leave. And then he was like, oh wait, no, I bought it at a different place in Pasadena. And I walk outside, and I'm like, are you crazy? Like, what is happening? Like, either way, we did make it to Pasadena. We let Greg drive because we got there within 30 minutes. And the movie didn't start yet, so that was good, right?
Mm-hmm. We made it.
And the movie was actually good.
We made it
Halle
and didn't miss the movie. Hallelujah. Halle by the grace of God.
We made it literally by the grace of God.
Oh, Lord.
A bit. Ooh, do you know the words?
Hey, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Dun, 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 dun.
I ain't mad at you.
Woo! Great job, oh yeah.
Was that in Save the Last Dance?
I don't know. I just know it's Tupac. And I forgot who's.
Look at that. How much longer we got?
Oh, we got a while because the tail got a 10.
Oh, come on. What's a while? Come on. What's a
least
while?
At least 30 minutes, like I said. 30. Don't. Thirsty. Clearly. What that throat can do? Ooh.
Oh. No, I was really dehydrated. I needed that. As you can see.
Clearly.
You said what?
I said clearly. Wow. Wow. All right.
Oh my God, this looks so good.
So we wait.
Oof.
And then.
I'm sorry, I gotta get a whiff. Them spices smell so good. Now, do you usually serve it over rice, or you don't necessarily have to?
I know you know.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna feed them dinner. Hey, babies, calm down. I know. Sorry, we're working late.
Daxton.
Sorry, I know. We're
What's
behind
wrong?
schedule. We're behind schedule for his dinner.
Oh yeah, he is. He's like, it is late.
I'm sorry.
He's like, y'all over there cooking. Where's my food?
Sorry, Dax. Let's see, Elliott. Where are their bowls? I
In the
they're
dishwasher.
Oh, Jinx.
You guys, who has to shut up though?
Who got a strip? You said?
Shut up, not strip. Right? Ain't that how you play it? The person
What's that?
has to be quiet.
We used to play different ways. We used to say, Jinx, you owe me a Coke, and then you would have to buy me a Coke or give me money to buy a Coca-Cola.
Oh, wow.
Or we would like Jinx, and then we would get to just pinch the other person. Woo! Almost lost the pair. But yeah, and you said yours was you get the what?
Just the other person has to shut up.
Oh, and then the other way we would play too is you get to take something from the other person.
Oh, I have played that way
Yeah.
too. Where you like, ooh.
But we might have
Give me
done shut
this.
up too.
No, it was like more of just like you had to be quiet for a period
Yeah,
of time.
no, yeah, I think I remember that one, but we used to always want something, so we used the other ones. Like, give me this, give me that,
Give me that.
give me that,
Give me that sweater.
You said what?
Give me that sweater.
Exactly, give me something.
Clothing. All right, and the last vegetable is the butter bean.
Oh, is that what you just put in there?
Yeah, which we've dropped in. And that now means the top stays on. And it stays there as it, what do you call it when you put a tea bag in water? Steeps.
All the juices come
All
together.
the juices.
So, what are we cooking it on right now then?
What temperature is that? Did you see the temperature?
Huh?
You asked me what temperature?
Yeah, what temperature is this? So this is like a medium then?
Yeah, medium.
Medium. Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Down. Down.
Calm down.
Calm
Calm
down. Down. Down.
Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
Calm down. 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 Calm down. 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 Down.
Cause we cooking.
Down. 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 We cooking down. Down. We cooking down. Down. We cooking down. Down. We cooking down. We cooking down tonight. Hey, hey. We cooking it just right. You got all the ingredients. We got everything we need with us. We got oxtail. Do you smell all those spices? Oh. It's a one-pot meal. How that make you feel? We got butter beans. What's better than that? What's better than that? What's better than that? Down. We cooking down tonight. Hey, we cooking down.
We randomly come up with songs often. We just make our own beat.
Album dropping February 2024. Spring, winter, summer. Catch us.
Spring, winter, summer.
Spring, winter, summer.
At least in the next 9 months.
All right, we got our oxtail finished, y'all. I'm so ready to try this out. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, Elliott, you got something to say to sign off?
Oh my gosh, we talked about Juneteenth. So, in signing off, in celebration of Juneteenth, I want to say that I am appreciative of my and our heritage to get us to this point as we continue traditions and things that we've done since we were younger and doing it in a newer way with us together.
Happy Juneteenth, y'all. I am looking forward to go trying this oxtail stew. So, goodbye. Goodbye.